Hello, Cam on English Lovers. Today we have a meeting with a great topic, which is life in the 80s, 90s, and now. Here we have Tony Carl from Brazil and the administrator of the group. And now we have Eric Nova from Madagascar and the host of the day. Go Eric, Igor, Irena, Andre, and Eric's students.
Welcome, guys. Irena, my friend from
Right.
Serbia. Okay. Igor, my friend from Ukraine. Yeah, Igor. Ukraine, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
We have this guy from Madagascar, Samsung SM. Could you please introduce yourself, buddy? You're muted.
Harry, could you introduce yourself, please? Harry? Yeah.
You're muted.
Turn on your microphone. Your microphone doesn't work, Harry.
Okay.
Can you turn it on?
Okay. Irena, you are from Serbia, right? Irena?
my microphone was. Or wait.
No.
Tony,
Irena,
my
Irena
microphone.
from Serbia.
Yes.
Irena, can you hear?
Yes,
Okay, you're from
Yes.
Serbia, right?
right. Yes, I'm from
All right,
Serbia.
all right. Let's go. Guys, Tassi, open your camera and let's talk, okay? Where you from, Tassi? Guys, you're muted.
I'm from Madagascar.
Madagascar too? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
You can let your microphone open if you don't have noises around, okay? Let's go. Andrew, welcome. Let's go. Now I will share a screen, and the host now is Eric Nova from Madagascar, my best friend and partner, okay? Okay, guys, let's
All
go.
right. Fantastic.
Perfect, okay. Life in the
All right.
80s and 90s versus 21st
Versus-
century.
Century.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah. I still remember the time that you asked me to find the and then that topic came to my mind, like, what if we talk about this? Because through some decades we could realize really some huge progress when we talk about the fashion, the world vision, and the mindset, the technology, etc. So that's the reason why I decided to discuss with you guys about this topic, because I know we're gonna you have many thoughts about how things change so quickly. Yeah, and we're gonna talk about the fashion, the vision of problem, vision of the world, technology, etc. All right, so let's dive in, because as you can see, even the haircut, we see that the haircut changed every single year, and every generation has their own style. So we're gonna talk about all of this together. All right, so yeah, does anybody has one thing to say, or we can start right now?
Okay,
Do you guys have something to say?
okay, I want to say something very important. Fashion is quite important because through the years goes past, after the year goes past, you can see new fashion, new outfit. Guys, I am super into for these guys from the 80s. The outfits like, the best for me. Even the 90s, okay?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like a jacket,
yeah.
blazer,
agree.
suit, the hair. They are hairy like this, I like this. Rocker. I was a rocker, okay?
Oh,
Uh-huh.
all right, fantastic. All right. So, what if we start directly with Igor? How would you describe the difference between the fashion in 80s, 90s, and fashion today? I know you're still young, but perhaps
Yeah.
I think you have some thoughts about it. And Irina, after that, yeah.
Yeah, as you correctly mentioned, it is absolutely apparent that I had not been living the time, since I don't know what was happening and what was going in this eon of time. But still, yeah, I guess, yeah, even just regarding to this image, yeah, what is depicted there, yeah, some exceptional and extraordinary types of haircuts, some clothes, yeah, some summer clothes, yeah, like Florida style, something like that, yeah, and other characteristics that were incorporated into the life of 1890s, yeah. Furthermore, you can say that in the times, at the times, okay, 40 years ago, people were concentrated at something even on some rebellious things, on just, for example, the rebellious types of musics, yeah, and other things, yeah, that's very highly connected to that. Nowadays, people give the main preference to over doing something ordinary, yeah, and not as exceptional at that times. Yeah, the clothes are not as as the type of rebellious. Yeah, and music is listens of every type, of every sort of that. Yeah, I don't actually know, just my assumptions here regarding to that. So let be so.
I think in the 80s, it wasn't rebellion. It was a profession, being a rocker with the outfit, it's
Yeah,
extravagant, in this case, okay? It was extravagant, but it was beautiful. Not all, okay, outfit you wear,
yeah,
but most of you wear jackets, you know, strands and everything. And the hair is like the outfit, the most beautiful in the 80s. I think it wasn't rebellion. It was profession. It was fancy at the time, okay? Igor, could you please open your chat? I will send you something very important, okay?
yeah, okay, so
Okay, Eric Nova. Could you please tell
Yeah.
Irina to tell about
All right,
this,
great.
Irina?
Thank you. Oh,
Irina, could you please say about
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, okay, there is a sound in the background and I don't know
How do you
why.
describe the difference between the,
yeah.
Yes, it's clear.
yeah,
For me, huge difference is that nowadays everywhere you can see tattoo, piercing,
Mm-hmm.
and they share on the TikTok. They use teenagers. They use TikTok to share their makeup, crazy makeup, and we have a lot of vloggers, and they copy each
Mm-hmm.
other, which is not good. And we call them copycats. They don't use their creativity, and like in this that period of time nowadays they you can find everywhere the same cloth, t-shirt, jeans, and nothing else. They don't practice to have a nice dress, for example, nice skirt, and they try to show more of their body, not as before. Before they try to cover, and now to show more and more. And what else? New technology has a new great impact on the behavior of teenagers, and that is my idea about this question. And also the haircut, less clothes, less hair. They shave their head. Not only boys but girls also. What is strange for me.
Mm.
And as I mentioned, they have everywhere piercing in their nose, in their ear, everywhere, and
Mm.
they are also very aggressive, their behavior, especially when you use public transport. And that
Okay.
is my answer.
Igor, let me ask you, Igor. Igor, do you think is rebellion piercing or tattoos? Nowadays, you see many people
no,
tattoos.
just comparing with 90s and 80s, how can I imagine them? I'm not a rebellious person,
Mm-hmm.
or some character like of typical of 80s or 90s, just
Mm-hmm.
regarding to my assumption. Yeah, so I'm not basically.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
It all
What
depends on
about you,
each
Tassie?
person views,
You,
yes. Yeah, Eric, no, it all depends on each person views, or
yeah,
point of view. For example, some people tend to say that the rockers were rebels, but it's not. Of course, there is
kind of,
drugs
yeah,
everywhere, okay? Rebellion
yeah,
in every way. But if you go for profession I was a professional. Okay. Guys, feel free to speak up, okay? Andrew,
Yeah.
and
All right, no problem.
what's your name, guys?
Your
Using Samsung. What's your name, please?
his name is Harry.
Terry.
Harry.
You can speak up, Terry or Harry.
Harry, like Harry, like
Harry.
Harry
Okay,
Potter.
Harry.
Yeah.
You can speak up, okay?
Harry.
Say your points,
All right.
Andrew. You can say your
Harry.
part.
Yes.
Harry.
Harry. Yeah. The question is, how do you describe the 80s and the fashion today, Harry? Or Tassie, who wants to answer? Tassie, Harry, what do you think about the
Yeah.
but
As for me,
Tony?
I
Yeah,
think
the first question.
the
Yeah.
fashion
Mhm.
at the 18th and 19th years is come back to the 25 years, especially on the women fashion, because like the pants of how to say, wait, the gloves. It's the gloves in the
Depends on
80 years. Yeah, yeah. I think it's this club is a comeback now. Yeah.
um, you mean the clothes like the crop top? Because that's what this
Yeah.
time like women in 80s and 90s, and at this time they are they're wearing the same crop top. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Tony,
know
Irina,
the
do you
name
know
of
what we mean about crop top?
woman style. Yeah. What's copy?
Okay. All right.
I don't know.
All right. Fantastic.
Mhm.
Hmm. Okay, great. No,
But
thank you.
guys,
Thank
let
you.
me say something. I
Oh,
think nowadays
all right.
people are too much. Just a moment, Eric. I think nowadays people are too much exaggerated about tattoos. You don't need to cover all the body, you know? Yeah. Do you agree, guys? For example, people are tattooed
I
all
agree.
over the body. I
I
don't think this
agree.
is
Yeah.
necessary, guys. All over the body.
Sure.
No, just one, two. I don't know. Yeah, Igor, for example, Igor is super young guy. How old are you, Igor? 14?
Yeah, but
14 here.
14, yeah.
So,
This guy, this little let's say this little boy has a new
14,
vision about this. You
14.
don't need all over the body tattooed, you know. A person, for example, all over the body tattooed or a person. I think we don't need this, guys.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah, but I think guys, the people they cover their bodies with tattoos I mean like to show their feelings because most of them that has they don't have the opportunity to show what they have inside of them, and then they just express themselves through the tattoos. That's what I think, but I don't know about you guys. Anyway, Andre, we don't hear you, Andre. Where are you,
And I think Andrew's
Andre?
okay. Guys, I think
Oh yeah,
is that
yes,
too
he's
much
there. Yeah, he's there.
loneliness? Guys, I think that is too much loneliness. People are too much lonely. Andrew,
Yeah.
what's your point about
Hmm.
outfit 80s, 90s, 21st, first, second century? We lost. We lost Andrew. Yeah, Andrew, you're muted.
It's my turn, right?
Yeah. Let's hear
Yeah.
your points, please.
Yes. What's interesting about 80s and 90s? Some styles were invented in these decades, and so we can see some fashion trends now, or some things in music that actually these things were already made in 80s and 90s. So, and also what's interesting that from some time, music stopped to be being obsolete. So, for example, I didn't listen music to the music that listened my parents, such as the Beatles and other bands from 1960s, 1970s. So for me, it was obsolete music. But now I see a lot of people, young people who born after year 2000, who can listen to music that was written in 1980s, 1990s, or 2000s, and also it's possible to see some elements of 80s and 90s in the modern world, but these things are made in some slightly different form.
All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Andre. That was fantastic. If we go directly to the third question about the fashion again, which do you guys, what do you think? Which era expresses personality better through clothing, the past or the present at this time? So, in other words, uh, does the people, do the people in the 80s and 90s express better their personality than in clothing than us at this time, or what do you think? Who can answer? Harry, Irina, Tony?
Let's hear from Irina first. Okay, ladies first, please. Irina.
Uh-huh.
Which era express personality better through clothing, past or present? I think, yeah, guys, it all depends on each person's views.
Really?
I think, yes. For example, in the 90s, people, I don't know if you remember, guys, if you still remember, in the 90s, people were used to wear washed out jeans. Remember this? For some people was great, but for some others, it wasn't. Remember, guys, washed out jeans? It's not my type, okay? And until today, we have washed out jeans. I like leather jacket jeans, normal one, Levi's, for example. I like, guys, caps, t-shirts. This is my personality, you know. I don't judge others by its cover, let's say, the way they dress themselves, you know. I don't like judging people by appearances. Okay. You have to feel free. I think you have to feel free to wear anything you want. Okay, jeans, leather jacket, you know, wash it out jeans. I don't know, t-shirts, shirts, and everything. Suit, for example. Another type of man that I like suit. I don't like suit
No,
or
you don't
black
like.
tie. I don't
But I don't.
like.
Yeah. But I
Okay.
think, but guys, I think the fashion in 80s and today, they're totally different because what I think is, and what I know, there's the fashion in 80s and 90s, they're more colorful compared to
Yes.
the fashion at this time because the color of what we dress here at this time, they are more neutral color, not
Mm-hmm.
not like in the 80s. Do you share the same ideas or
In the 80s, it was
yeah?
a leather jacket, jacket jeans, leather jacket, normal jeans, Levi's, the most expensive and fancy at the time, you know, fashion. It was super fashion.
Mm-hmm.
And the 90s was jeans, of course, wash it
Mm-hmm.
out. And in the 20s, guys, you still keep seeing wash it out jeans, leather jacket. For example, in Brazil, we have lots of cultures here, guys. You can wear you feel free to wear anything you want to here, guys. Anything, okay? Because it's a hotter temperature, tropical country. Yeah. For example,
Mm-hmm.
if you are a businessman, you have to wear a suit, right?
Dress code. We
Yeah.
need to follow dress code.
Yeah.
But
Let's go
nowadays, more the young generation prefer black color
black
and
color,
hoodie.
yes.
They put hoodie and cover their head and they are mysterious, like they want to kill you and always angry, mad. And that is.
Nowadays, you see many people. I don't know if you know, guys, in the gospel rock nowadays, they wear black to play gospel rock.
Like Halloween festival.
Igor, do you have many gospel rockers in Ukraine? Do they
I'm not
wear?
sure about that, whether there is a great deal of gospel rockers. I'm not certain about that. I guess that they are much more popular in some Western countries and not even in the Eastern Europe countries, despite the fact that it can be in the part of the European Union, like Poland or Czech Republic. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, basically, I don't know that truly accurately, to speak it frankly. So.
Okay, Igor, let's see your points. What's the best outfit for you? Like
What's the
let's
best
say
outfit?
like teenager that you are. Okay, what's the best outfit for you?
It should really depend on the season. Yeah, we're speaking about for winter, as a case in point, a coat, yeah, or a warm jacket, yeah, can be absolutely suitable. Yeah, for summer, some light jeans, yeah, some light jeans, yeah. In spite of the scorching weather in July or in August, yeah, they can be also appropriate for me. Shorts, yeah, some t-shirt, yeah, occasionally a cap, yes, yeah. For autumn, yeah, some also jackets or sweaters, yeah, can be possible worn by me. Basically, I don't know what to add more, so it is possibly my best vulnerable wardrobe statements. Yeah, I usually give main preference over others. So that's my point.
Okay, okay, Eric,
Hi,
please.
Ari. Hi, Ari. Welcome, Ari.
Harry, welcome, Harry.
Yeah, welcome.
It's me.
Harry.
Hey, everybody.
Uh-huh.
Guys, everyone here is
He's one
free
of
to talk,
my
okay?
students also. So
Okay.
welcome.
They are your students, Tassie,
Tassi, Harry, and the other
Okay.
guy with Samsung SM. Yeah, he's also my student, but he's a bit quiet.
Yeah.
All right. So what if we yeah, great. Do you have any thoughts about the fashion? Yeah, you can speak.
Go, guys, go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone, see, hear me?
But
What do I
yeah.
speak?
Yeah, you
I
can ask how would you describe, yeah. What is the biggest difference
Ah.
between fashion in 80s and fashion today? What's the biggest difference in your opinion?
Old fashion in the fashion now.
Fashion now and fashion 40 years ago. Fashion 40 years ago and fashion
yeah.
now. Yeah. What's the
Yes.
biggest difference? Yeah.
The difference is 40 years ago. It's a good fashion. For now, it's say faithful law the fashion in the manga, in the anime. For example, he follow Naruto, but for Naruto is very bad for me to put in now.
All right. Okay, great.
As for me, hello?
Yeah, sure. Keep going.
Yeah, yeah. As for me, uh, at the 80 and 90 years, the packs, what is it? Boys band. The boys band is in
Okay.
the fashion at this year is like white jeans, court shirt, t-shirt, like that. And I know the fashion is very what you can say uh, uh, what is that very very short like uh, like a short skirt. That's the difference between the new years and the 18 and the 19 years.
All right. All right, guys. All right, thank you. Tony, what if we move to the next topic?
Yes, sir.
I
Okay.
mean, the vision of the world,
Uh-huh.
because I know that because I would like to hear Andrew about this one. Yeah, the vision of the world, the mindset. Yeah, Andrew, could you tell us how do you think people's mindset in the 80s and 90s was it different from if we compare mindset on that time and mindset of people at this time? How do you think?
Yes, I think that mindset will be different. And as you know, there are classification of the different generations. The last generation is Gen Alpha, Gen Z, Millennials, Baby Boomers, and others. And so these generations have some specific traits, specific mindset, and so on. So, for example, people who born before 1980s, they were born when technologies were not so widespread as we see now. But the last generations, Gen Z or Gen Alpha, born when there were technologies, the internet, and other things. And so, of course, it will influence their mindset and how people interact with the world, how they get information about something, and so on. So, and also, people from different generations can have different values, and older generations appreciated stability. They wanted to have some expensive property, apartments or private house. They wanted stability. They wanted to have the job. They want security. But last generations want to be mobile. They want to have freedom. For some of them, it's also even not necessary to have apartments. They can be digital nomads, or they can move from one place to another very easily. So this is my answer.
Thank you, Tony. Irina, what are your thoughts about this?
About this, I agree that there is a huge difference because before what was important on the first place was family and to be together and eating together, hang out together and spend time together and And nowadays, unfortunately, people are suffering. They are more selfish and they are suffering. They are more lonely, and everything we spend our free time on our PC or laptop, and we do many things online, banking online, shopping online, socializing online, not in real world, and that is the difference. And and what else? Also learning English. We practice online, not as before, and it is easier to do because it is for free, not as before. Before, if you want to learn one foreign language, you need to pay one language school or pay one teacher, but nowadays it is possible to learn for free by using online platform, Zoom platform, and that is one difference. And working also, you can work from home or in the office, depends on, and remotely. It was impossible before to work online, no need to go in the office, and to save time, to save time and to be with family members and many other things by using new technology, AI, ChatGPT, and so on and so on. And that is my answer.
So, Irina, do you think technology nowadays interferes too much?
Yes, I think so. But it depends on, because it
Yeah.
is a kind of addiction for many children, also teenagers. They spend a lot of time online, in virtual world, not in real world. They don't spend time in the nature. They don't practice to play outside like before 20, 30 years. And that is for me kind of addiction, and
Yeah.
depends on many things. And
Yeah. Before technology, guys, people used to go to the clubs, bars, cafes, pizzerias, and everything, dancing parties. But nowadays, I think nowadays
Yeah.
people feel too much loneliness because of smartphones and computers.
Yeah.
There's
Before
some
people
of them, not all people,
communicated.
they pass the whole day playing online games. This is harmful. We need to see people, right? After finishing
Yeah,
our
yeah,
Zoom
yeah.
meeting here, guys, we need to see people, gathering our family together. People in the 80s and 90s, they used to go to the dancing, saloons, bars, cafes, and clubs mostly, gathering all best friends together, hanging out together, all together in person, right? Which
Yeah,
is good.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, I think yeah, I think people in the 80s and 90s, they were not really depressed compared to those people at this time.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't know if you share the same ideas, but that's what I
yeah,
see, because people on that time, they communicate more with people. There were more uh interaction between people, but not like this at this time. Like people were, as you say, Tony, like people used to play with their phones,
yeah.
being alone at home, depressed. Oh my God.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah. For example,
yeah.
technology is
Igor,
nice, okay? But
Igor.
you
For
have to be
me,
careful about technology, guys. Not passing the whole
Mm.
day playing online games, for example. On your phone, scrolling down, scrolling up,
uh,
scrolling down, scrolling. You have to see people go to the malls, play some kind of basketball, with your friends, colleagues, and etc. Right? Not just scrolling phones. You have to be careful about this.
yeah. I think the difference for the this year is more effeminate compared with the guys at 18 and 19, because the technology changed the mindset. Like TikTok is very involved. So let's guy to do that, to do a TikTok like that.
Mm-hmm.
So the guys is not very uh, is the guys is the guys this new generations is more effeminate because of the technology.
Mhm. All right. Yeah,
Okay, let me
I
say
share the
something,
same
guys.
opinion.
Just
Yeah.
a moment, Eric. Just a moment, please.
Mm.
After finishing, guys, pick up the same link. We have two parts, okay? Because the topic is nice and huge, okay? Let's hear from Igor. Please, Igor, your points. Do you think, Igor, people are too much lonely today because of technology, or just depends on each one person?
Yeah, if you're speaking about like the tragical addiction of society to the technology, it may be the point, because our people nowadays notoriously just spend or even waste a lot of time, the majority of their time on some social media platforms and just basically on the internet. At the same time, they do not have any face-to-face or eye contact with their
Yeah.
friends or even family. If we're talking about some bachelors or students, yes, still, but on the other hand, if we can talk about social media else, there are a great deal of platforms like Telegram, Viber, WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, and so on and so forth. So it can make our communication and connection to each other much more probable on the remote distances than in the previous times when it was absolutely impossible to undertake such opportunity. So in this way, it can realize our mutual connection to each other. But on the other hand, if the discussion is about the exposure of children and teenagers and just people to the internet and to various sites. So it can make sense. This way people can reject or even be reluctant going out and having fun with their friends, going to the clubs or eating out with their pals. So it may be like the large trigger nowadays. So, in conclusion, it is truly ambivalent topic, and you should divide it into sections if we want to speak about it clearly and in much more accurate parts. So,
Yes. Like I said, it all depends on each person vision, guys. Okay. Go, Eric, please.
All right. All right. Yeah. Let's talk more about the technology because you guys start talking about the technology.
Yeah, technology is everything nowadays, guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, what I realized
Okay.
at this time is that the
Let's
generation. All
continue.
Thank you,
right.
sir.
Let's
Yeah.
continue. Let's continue, Eric. Now
All
with you.
right. Okay. Great. Yeah.
Okay. Technology, guys,
Yeah.
let's say
What I was
something.
saying is very
Just a
simple.
moment, Eric. Sorry.
Yeah.
Let's say something very important here, guys.
Uh-huh.
Technology nowadays is everything. We can't skip this topic, okay? Yes. Unfortunately, we can't skip this topic because nowadays is everything. Okay. Even the past was super important. Nowadays is increasing for better. Okay.
Okay.
Agreeing or not, guys,
Yeah.
technology
Yes.
is everything today. In science, you know, let's say internet, machines, robots, and everything. Okay. We can't skip this topic. Right, Eric? Go.
Yeah. That's. Yeah, sure. I really like this topic about technology in 80s and now because what I realized is that every generation think that they were better than the next generation or the last generation. I'm sure that the generation in 80s, those people who are born in 80s, they think that they were the best generation. If it's the same for our generation at this time, like we used to think that our generation is is so good.
Mm.
And but it's all about opinion, I think. So guys, in your opinion, did technology make life better or more complicated compared to the 80s and 90s? What do you think about this, Jano? What do you think about it, Andre? Please.
Okay, Andrew?
So, Mr. Eric, can you repeat again your question? It's not clear for me, please.
Okay.
For me
Yeah,
too.
the question is really, yeah. Tony, could you please share again the
Okay.
screen?
In your opinion, did
Yeah.
technology make life better or more complicated compared to the 80s and 90s? This is the question.
Okay.
The first question.
For, for me, the technology is make all the people better, I think. But the other side, you you just balance you to use this for the good way for take some what what I mean some so you take it for the good way, not use like this. Not you use the technology for the bad things. You can, for example, you can find the job in technology with a connection or with a Facebook or Google like this, but not to use. You waste your time for the bad things.
All right. Thank you, Jano, for your ideas. What do you think about the question, Andre?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Well, what about technologies? Technologies
Yeah.
have both pros and cons. And so some technologies can make life better, but also people can be dependent on these technologies, or people can misuse technologies. Some experts say, for example, that TikTok or other platforms for short videos developed clip thinking. Clip thinking, when people watch these short videos, they became unable to perceive information on some deep level. And I think it can be partially true. And so the enormous flow of information now in the world, it's necessary to know how to use technologies in an efficient way. Some people criticize social media. They say that social media is addictive. The people doom scroll in social media. They waste time in social media and so on. For me, it's not so. So I use social media for some particular purpose. Thanks to social media, I improved my English. I improved other skills. I learned a lot of things from YouTube, from Facebook, from Wiki, and other social networks. And I'm not doom scrolling, and I met a lot of people using social media. For me, it's awesome technology. Some people say now that AI will make some people stupid because people don't think by themselves. They can ask ChatGPT or DeepSeek or some other large language model, and they will not do research. They will use these technologies instead. But I think it's partially true. For those people who are want to grow, want to develop themselves, it can be just a tool. It will not replace their head. And so for those people who don't want to think, don't want to grow.
Also share the same ideas as Andre. Yeah. What if we move to the next one? Like, is there something from the old technology you miss that you miss at this time? what I mean about the our technology here is that, for example, the phone that we, for example, here in Madagascar, we no longer use a phone in the cabin, like phone in the cabin. Use our smartphone everywhere if you want to call somebody. Not anymore here in Madagascar that we use a cabin phone. Is there any old technology that you used before, but you don't use it anymore, and you kind of missing it at the time?
I don't get the question, Eric. Now you are asking if you still have cabin, phone cabin, if people used.
Uh, I mean, uh, before, let me take an example for Madagascar. Before, when we want to call someone, we could use a cabin phone, like call someone in the cabin.
Like in
But
the
now we
80s.
don't do it anymore because all the cabins, yeah, like in the 80s,
In
but
90s, yes. Mhm.
because all of these are now working more here. Yeah, and I kind of miss it.
Ah, you kind of
So,
miss it. You kind of
so
miss this
I
type of.
ask you guys the question, what
Okay.
is something from the old technology question? What is something from the old technology that you miss or you think that was better in 80s?
Okay, I got you now. Okay, let me go first, guys, because I have to complete my thoughts here. In the 80s, 90s, there were cabs, okay. But now, for example, I have my private phone besides my smartphone, okay, guys. In the 90s, we have we had our private line, guys, which is super nice technology, better than cabin, right? And nowadays, guys, of course, technology nowadays is much, much better, greater, because we have smartphone. You don't need to go to the cabin. I don't miss it, okay, guys. I have to be honest here. I don't miss it anymore in the 90s, like going to the cabin. How about you, Irena? Do you miss the old days like cabin?
Honestly, no need for that anymore. But before it was important, and we were waiting in line when we wanted to call each other. And another stuff, maybe I want to mention the Walkman, the video player. It was for me interesting and more convenient. And but nowadays we didn't use this Walkman. And that is my example.
Do you still have a private line, Irina?
No, no,
I
I
have my
didn't.
private line, guys, since the 90s. Yeah, it was belonged to my dad, okay? It still exists, my private line here. I use this a little bit, okay? Not anymore, just phone now. WhatsApp, Messenger, Facebook, YouTube, Okay, that's all for me, Eric Nova. Guys, but if you miss the old days, it's
Yeah.
okay.
Okay,
It's
great.
okay, guys.
So,
You have to remember the old days, the good days, good times, It's good to remember the past, guys. Right? For example, I still love DVDs, guys. Okay, I still love DVDs.
yeah.
I'm so
Yeah,
into for
I
DVDs.
think our other friends are a bit
Let's hear from other friends, please.
DVD.
Tassie,
Yeah, sure.
Tassie, you're
I miss
muted.
them. Like
Harry and let Tojo and guys,
Tassie.
speak up, please, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I think
Yeah.
the 1980 is a cold year, the cold generation, because uh, there is no already technology that in that year. So we need your help, we just go out the house and go to the friends to take some easy, to just chill. I know we just go to the
We lost him.
We kind of lost him. Yeah.
We lost. Go,
Yeah.
Eric. Eric Nova, I put in
Okay.
box here this question is
Yeah.
nice, okay? Guys, how
Yeah. I
how do
see the
you
question.
think modern technology affects relationships compared to the past? A lot. Nowadays, a lot, guys, because I have watched
Yeah.
the videos and have seen people, couples, okay? Especially for couples. Not dating, okay? Relationship between couple, married couple. Both guys scrolling phone, aside. This is harmful for your relationship. Don't ever do this, guys. The guy is in here and the lady
Yeah.
is the right side, for example. Both is scrolling phone instead of talking to each other, even discussing the relationship, guys. Today you cook, okay?
Mm.
Go
Yeah.
wash the dish
Yeah.
like
I
this,
think
This is
yeah.
healthy, guys.
Some of our friends have some thoughts of it. Yeah.
Okay,
For me,
Irina. Okay, let's hear from Irina because Irina is a
Mhm.
wise woman also, of
Yeah.
course. Irina, do you think, Irina, how do you think modern technology affects relationship, especially married couple?
Unfortunately, in
Yeah,
negative way,
the negative
because
way.
not only we reduce to talk to each other, but we practice to eat next to the PC and laptop, and we reduce to eating together. For me, it is important. Family gathering is also important, but we practice to eat something next to the PC, and we don't visit also each other family members as before, and maybe we are ready to talk to one robot AI online, like in one movie. The name of the movie is She, and guys fall in love with one robot.
Yeah, this
And
is
maybe
the
you know this movie, She.
yeah, I
Yeah.
know I know what you mean. Yes,
She
this is
or
harmful.
her.
Yeah. Guys, the AI could be detrimental for some teenagers or even adults because they think this robot is real. This is not for real, guys. Some people in Japan, they have now in China, they have now robots you can date. Do you know this, Eric Melvin, guys? Harry, Gino, Tassie?
No.
Yeah, guys, in
No.
China, it
I've
is
never heard
possible
it.
now. You're dating online, a virtual girlfriend or boyfriend in this case, okay?
Oh my
This is
God.
stupidity, detrimental,
Yeah.
guys, detrimental. This is harmful. Like
Yeah.
Andrew said, okay, could be harmful using AI for bad, not for good. For example, I use AI a lot, okay, but for good, okay, for editions, my
For
videos
relationship, I
editions.
think. Yeah.
No, for relationships, this is stupidity, like Irina said, okay, guys, this is stupid, harmful, detrimental. Like
Yeah.
Andrew said, okay,
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. It's. Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
c'est modern,
Yeah.
c'est modern technology. Uh, affect affects the relationships because for for 60 years ago we play soccer with friends. We play we move our physique, but now you play a soccer in the phone. You play a soccer, you tell friends in the phone, and consequently you now you have enough. You speak with everybody. you have a big money stress for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but some
But
people they are addicted too much to play, online games, for example, phone, bubbles, football, soccer, and everything, right? This is to be alone, guys. This is for me loneliness, okay? Instead of communicate with others outside doors, I mean, okay, going for shopping your basket league, playing football in person, of course, basketball, your best sports that you like, okay? Not just scrolling phone. Some people now, Andrew,
Yeah. Yeah.
did you know, Andrew, that now in China you can date virtual? Do you know, Andrew, this? In China now,
Yeah.
guys,
There
it's
is
possible
also
to
there
date.
is also movie
Mhm.
to date yeah, yeah, yeah. There is also a movie that a guy dates an AI like a real
Yes.
human.
Yeah.
But it's a robot,
The
and
robot.
he used it just for some
Yes.
interpersonal intercourse and everything, like just to support everything.
Uh-huh.
And the thing is, he can design all the he can design the voice. He can choose the voice,
Yes. The voice you
everything
want.
about
The voice you choose the
about the robot,
voice.
and the
Yeah.
robot can satisfy him at anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he can choose the voice. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think it's really stupid, as the Arena said, because just
Yeah.
imagine, you go to your girlfriend, and then you argue against your girlfriend, and before arguing to your girlfriend, you ask ChatGPT, for example.
Mm.
And I know is that ChatGPT will never push you to fight against your girlfriend, but ChatGPT will always support you. And on the other hand,
Mm.
ChatGPT will also support your girlfriend. So if you want to fix the relationship between you and your girlfriend, it will never be fixed because ChatGPT it's not a person first of all, and ChatGPT cannot cannot solve the problem between couples, and
Yeah.
it it has a big effect on the relationship compared to the past.
Guys, I have one
Yeah,
for you, okay?
this
Can you
is
see
your
the screen?
AI girlfriend. This is the AI.
Can you see the
Come
screen,
on.
guys? Can you see the
Yeah,
screen,
yeah, I
guys?
see it
This
from my
is
side.
your AI girlfriend, okay? You chose here color, hair color, teeth, eyes color, okay? Skin color, and what do you got, guys? This is your AI girlfriend without makeup, okay? So, like Irina said, don't be so stupid choosing AI to date, okay? Because this is not true. This is unreal, guys. All right. This is harmful, like Andrew said, using ChatGPT for bad. Being stupid too much to data online girl. Andrew, what is going on today in your apartment, dude? Is there some mice walking around? You need to kill them. Kill them. Andrew, what is going on today? Are you too busy?
Mm. Nothing going on.
I think you is happening something in your apartment. Okay, let's go. Eric Nova, sharing the screen again.
Yeah, yeah, great. Yeah,
Not this one, guys.
yeah, there are lots of opinions. Yeah, there are lots
Uh,
of opinions about technology, but I think you also have more opinions about the family, the lifestyle in general. Um,
mm,
what do you think, guys, about the structures or the values of family uh, today and in 80s? Do you think they are still the same, or the values of family? Are they still the same compared to what we had like 30 years ago and now? Are they the same? I want to hear Irina, Harry, Tutu. Could you please
you
share
mean
your
about
thoughts
entertainment?
about the
Eric Nova, you mean about entertainment nowadays? Yep.
not the entertainment but the values of family, like
Ah, okay.
how important were the
Mhm.
families?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How has
Hmm.
the structure of values of families changed from the 80s, 90s to today? I think, guys, has changed a lot. Nowadays, children they don't respect parents anymore. Yeah. For example, if your dad said, "Don't tattoo yourself," they go there and tattoo twice, three times, all over the body, something like this, and don't respect the rules. Okay, they don't like gathering. For example, you have a party, family party. No, they they go there to the bedroom, scrolling phone. Not don't like anymore gather family. Teenagers. I mean, children nowadays. They are not so into for family like before. In the 90s, 80s, before technology was different, guys. Family used to eat together. Yes, Irina? The
Yes,
same table,
yes. And
table for so
another,
many, people
another,
gathered.
mm,
Yes.
and another thing which is common, same gender marriage, which
Yes.
it was impossible before.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Tassie, your points. How has the structural values of families changed from the 80s, 90s to today?
Yeah, I think before the family, for example, the family eat together on the table, and now when we eat on the table,
Mm.
someone touch the phone,
Yeah.
someone look for the screen, and after the meals, someone go on the her room to chat with someone other her family. I
Mm.
think it is very bad for the family because we need
Mhm.
to have a discussion together about our life, about our cars, uh, like this. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew,
That
Andrew,
that
do you
that
gather
that's
family
true.
on
Yeah.
weekends? On weekends, for example, on Sundays. I mean, Andrew's busy today. Okay, let's hear from Jano. Jano, please. Do you still get your family to eat together?
Okay, well, so for me, uh, each Sunday like this, we go to the church
Mm-hmm.
and for the dinner we eat together because me and my wife is not the same church. We have a different church, and our children go with her mother, and only in the evening for the dinner you can eat together. For about the technology, it's so. What do you mean avance, Mr. Eric? No, please.
Not
Avance,
avance.
avance. Oui.
Avance like on avance.
Technologie avancée.
Advanced.
Advanced,
Advanced.
advanced.
Okay,
Mhm.
advanced.
Not-
About the technology advances, our children use the phone, own phone for her, and there is the parental, what the family parental for what I mean this to make zala,
Mhm.
uh, to make the security about the something who watch on the phone. For security, you can the church no don't see the another For example, movie, and there is a hour for use in the phone. There, that's why I said the technology is the best, but you can use for the best impact. But there is in the negative impact for this if you can't control.
Yeah. Without control is harmful. Okay.
Mhm.
Yes, guys, we are almost finished. Okay. Do you think, guys, families spend more quality time together in the past or now? Of course, in the past, it was better.
Come
Yeah.
again, please.
In some families, guys, in the past, were mandatory sitting together, the whole family, share the turkey, okay, the meal all together, and pray first, okay, to eat. Remember this, Irina? People in the
Yes.
past used to pray before eating, right?
Right.
Yeah. Being thankful for the food, the meal, the work, the family, and everything. For me, it was beautiful. I didn't have this habit, In my house, we don't have this habit. But in the past, they were like these
Yeah,
guys,
I
praying first.
think. Mhm. Yeah, I think in the past, families when they pass time together, obviously people in the past they families in the past they used to spend more time together um, than 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 at this time, and when they spend time, if I compare how people in the past spend time together and how people at this time spend time together, it's totally different because families in the past, what I know is that when they spend time together, they go to a park and to have picnic, for example. But
Yeah.
but most of the families at this time they spend time together at home, just staying at home and spend eat together, and that's it. Not all the not in the yeah. Harry, Tassi, when you were young, how did you spend time with your family?
Mm. Can you repeat?
Yeah,
Can you repeat,
when
please?
you were yeah, Harry, when you were a child, how did you spend time with your families together when you were young?
You asking Tassie?
Uh,
Um,
yeah,
Harry, okay.
yeah, I don't understand the questions. Please,
mhm. Okay,
When you
great.
can
were a
you?
child, okay, he asking you, when you were a child, how, the question is in here, okay, I will read it for you, okay? Uh, in the past, when you were a child, okay, a little kid, for example, how did you guys spend time together? Especially dinner time, all together or no, on weekends?
Mhm.
As for me, when I was young, for
Yeah,
example,
when you were a
um,
little
they
child, for
spent,
example.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, uh, they spent our time to watch series. For example, Mario Mario in I think one 90, what? 90, 98, 97. Yeah. And for example, they go to the park in the weekend after the camping, and no, we can do this because someone have our lives, and they can't to do this nowadays.
Okay, let's hear from Jano, please, Jano.
Okay, for me, when
Yeah. Do you
I
think
was
families spend more quality time together in the past or now? The same question.
for me,
Yeah, yeah. When you're a
uh,
child, you spend more time with your family or no? Eating together, at the same table, going to
uh,
church all together, like this.
okay, when I was a child, uh, uh, we spend more time with my family, with my parents, with my siblings. But for my father, uh, he was an army, and he don't have many times more than my father, my mother, and my siblings to spend the time together because he always going to do the mission and
Hmm.
and of uh, we we spend more time together, but only my father, he don't have many time for us about the job for her, for him.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Okay, great. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Jungwoo. All right. Again, for the family, do you think, guys, the role of parents changed at this time if we compare to the role of parents in the 80s and 90s? Because what I think at this time, the
Mm.
role of the parents is totally different. For
Hmm.
example, uh, in the 80s, when the child made some mistake, for example,
Hmm.
and then even the punishment is not the same, and then it we always blame the child as a bad child. But at this time, when a parent does something, when the child does something bad, the parent try to understand the child instead of just telling him or her to not to do it. Like in terms of punishment, we react differently. Do you share the same ideas, Andre, Irina, Ton? Yeah, yeah. The role of the
Maybe some
parent changed. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
yes,
Andrew,
maybe
please.
style of parenting and role of parents may be changed. But now people also have opportunities to watch their children, such as install software on mobile phones, and they can um, access this mobile phone at any time. They also can call their children by phone. In the past, it was not possible. So in 1990s, for example, mobile phones were not so widespread. They were very expensive, and so it was not affordable for many people. And also that mindset of people change. So I think that there are changes occurred over the years. This is my answer.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
I think
Thank
that
you.
nowadays the relationship between children and parents is different because they are more like their friends and they don't have respect to their
Yeah.
parents as before. And
Yes.
another thing is common that they don't care about all the uh, all the members of family. Immediately they put them in
Hmm.
one shelter in nursery home. They don't have time to take care about grandmother, father like before,
Yes.
and they also what is common that don't practice to do kitchen activities together or practice hobby gardening. They don't practice to play board games like before. especially evening time, they don't practice to read something from one book for their children for the good night, as a good night story, and that is the difference. I
Uh-huh.
think that
Yeah, asking for the blessing before go to sleep. Yeah, remember, Irina?
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
asking for the
reading
blessing.
one fairy tale, and
Um,
it was
yes,
an
yes, this is
everyday habit before.
Nowadays, everything has changed a lot, guys. For example, parents are not more obeyed anymore by their children. If, for example, mom gave a daughter a new smartphone,
This
she
video belongs to Cam on English Lovers.
You can find us on Facebook